Hello, everybody. For you all, it's been a day. For us, it's been a minute.
It has been less than a minute.
Yeah. So now we're going to be talking about our hopes for Dawntrail, which will be coming out the day, or entering early access the day after this goes up. So,
yep.
If you're curious, when this releases, in probably 24 hours or so after releases, I will more than likely be streaming the new expansion and unlocking the new class. Starting with Viper, and I haven't decided which one I'm going to go through the expansion with. I want to go through with one of them, but we'll see.
Yeah. We're definitely going to be... We're both going to be grabbing both of them because they're
new jobs.
They're new jobs, and I'm that person that will play every job.
Yeah, I've played every job, but I have my preferences.
Yeah.
So, I know I have read up on both of the new kits. Have you seen full details on the new kits yet?
I haven't seen full details, and honestly, I'm gonna just wing it.
Fair enough. I'm not gonna go into, all their abilities. I'm gonna talk about the...
All I know is that Viper has a whole fucking tech tree.
Yes. Okay. So that's what I was going to talk. I
say tech tree, but combo tree is better.
I was going to talk about it because there's been a media tour. People have gone hands-on with the new jobs at level 100.
Yeah.
So to talk about...
So this will be the pinnacle of these jobs for now.
Yeah. So the way that these work, starting specifically with Viper. Viper has the following ability, has two different starting moves. Steel Fangs and Dread Fangs. Basically, these two moves behave as opening moves similar to... If I actually can stand up, and I will switch over to my melee class and show my in-game overlay for this. Using my Reaper here as an example, Steel Fang and Dread Fang are basically the equivalent of Slice.
Yeah.
But the difference is Steel Fang will deal a damage potency of 100, where Dread Fangs is... Steel Fangs is 200, Dread Fangs is 100, but it also inflicts a status effect. So you're giving up some damage for status effects, which these two then go into two...
If one sword is 100 power, then two swords equals 200 power.
Lol. But yeah, from there you go into two different skills. Hunter Sting or Swift Skin Sting. And from those two, they go into two more different skills. Hunters can go into, give me a second. The screenshot I have isn't really clear, so give me a second. I'm pulling up the link I had to a full thing. To, Flanksbane and Hide String. And then the other one could go into, Hidesbang Fang and Dreadmaw. And those two then go into just one finisher, which is Death Rattle. On top of all the global cooldowns, and once the gauge is built up, you switch it to the twin sword style, which is you link the two swords together for the double-sided blade. For your burst phase. It is a weird class, and it's weird that it has such a flexible moveset, because all the other combos tend to be pretty rigid 3-hit combos. I think the most variety we get, besides Monk, is Dragoon, where True Thrust could go into either Vorpal or Chaotic. You still there?
Yep.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. But yeah, it looks like there's gonna be a lot in play when it comes to the Viper, where it's gonna be a lot of managing combos as well as your gauge. But you know what? And honestly, I like its kit more than Ninja already. Which means I'm now gonna... Cause I bring up Ninja because of the fact that they use the same armor stuff. And it's gonna be annoying for me because of the fact I have been hoarding clothing for Ninja.
Yeah.
I just don't have a lot because the true end game.
Glamour's the true endgame.
Then we have the other one. Pictomancer. So, Pictomancer, from what we've seen, is essentially how much prep time do I have?
Yeah.
You
Which will be
have
interesting.
you have 3 different gauges you have to manage. One gauge is your art, which is going to be creature, weapon, and I think it's elemental. Essentially, once all 3 are filled up and at their max tier, you can use a big burst damage as well as all of your non-cooldown skills.
Okay.
And then as you build up different aethers, you use that to reduce casting the prep time for the other spells.
Okay.
So it's quite an interesting setup. It's kind of hard to explain, but I have things going to click more when I get hands-on.
Yeah.
Though, one thing that's also interesting about it is it has the biggest wall of text for an ability in Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah, because I'm assuming it's the ability where you summon like a Moogle or something.
I believe so.
Because that seems like it's going to have so many variants depending on what you have. Like what gauge you have filled, etc.
Let's see here. Here we go.
You keep talking, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Let's see, I'm looking for it. Here we go. No, I don't think this is it. It might not be. I'm just double checking. Ah, here we go. Actually, no, I'm gonna have to tell him it's wrong. It's a raid buff. But yeah, the Moogle thing isn't that complicated because the Moogle. You're back?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Moogle thing's not that complicated because the Moogle is one ability that gets switched out with other abilities.
Yeah.
No. This is one ability that's a whole wall of text. It is called Starry Muse, and I am just going to read the toolbox as is that was shown by someone. It is like a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card here. Render a star streaming sky over a magical landscape, increasing a damage dealt by self and nearby party members by 5%. Duration 20 seconds. Additional effect grants subtractive spectrum. Duration 30 seconds. Additional effects grants inspiration and 5 stacks of hyperphantasia. Stacks of hyperphantasia are consumed upon casting certain spells. Duration 30 seconds. Inspiration reduces cast time and recast time of Star Prism and Ethereal spells by 25% while standing within the bounds of the magic landscape. Effect expires when all stacks of Hyperphantasia are consumed. Additional effect. Grant Rainbow Bright upon consuming all 5 stacks of Hyperphantasia. Duration 30 seconds. Rainbow Bright effect. Rainbow Drip can be cast immediately and has a reduced recast timer. Additional effect. Grant Starstruck. Duration 20 seconds. Can only be executed while a starry sky is painted on the landscape canvas. This action can't be assigned to a hotbar. Scenic Muse changes to Starry Muse when requirements for execution are met. It's a wall of fucking text.
Yep.
Like, when they first described Pictomancer, I thought it was going to just be like only insanely long cast times, but from what the hands-on people were talking about, it is long cast times. Its whole purpose is to allow you to cast abilities at reduced cast times. It's essentially Red Mage, but if you had to start your combos with Arrow and Fire instead of Jolt. I mean, Arrow and Thunder.
Yep.
It looks like it's going to be a wild class to play, and I'm kind of excited to get hands-on with it.
It sounds like Red Mage, but more Black Mage.
It's like the Red Mage and Black Mage had a child, because it's got the quick cast...
Which is a horrifying monstrosity, because Red Mage was already another caster. Yeah. So, you know, a little bit of caster crossbreeding there.
Yeah, so the only thing Yeah, the one thing is that it's got the long cast times of Black Mage, but all to feel quick cast times like Red Mage. The only thing is, it doesn't have a res, so we're not being replaced yet.
Yeah, no, honestly, I hope it never gets a res because I feel like we're okay. Where
yeah,
where
the only
DPS casters are.
yeah. But it looks like it's gonna be a wild class.
And people are, and let's not forget, people are already complaining. Oh, healers have no jobs again because you can do the first dungeon without a healer. Apparently,
But,
yeah, you could do you can still do that in Endwalker. You know what it's called? Warrior privileges.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people don't seem to realize like the first dungeons have never really been that hard.
Yeah,
And the tanks have been able to I mean, most dungeon solo runs are usually done by tanks who have pretty good sustain to begin with.
yeah. Like here's the thing. I'm not even saying like solo runs. I'm saying like a healer was not part of the party.
Yeah.
And you can pull that off. It's difficult. It can be difficult. But like for example, I ran Alamigo with a party, but for funnies, I decided, okay, we're not going to have a healer, we're going to have 2 paladins. Because I wanted to do some trolling, and you know what? It worked. Still.
Yeah,
because because it was just the paladins healing each other. It's not optimal, but it's fun.
Yeah. I think it's just some people are getting worked up again, and I think it's
like people will get worked up about anything because they feel like their jobs are being threatened.
I think it's a bit more noticeable with this one because of the fact, unlike the release of the event sleep to Endwalker, let's be honest, 14 was not nearly as mainstream to talk about as it was before Endwalker.
Yeah, and now we have Final Fantasy 14 on literally every console.
Yeah. We have it on every console.
Except for Switch, but I don't think the Switch could ever fucking handle 14.
I don't think the Switch can handle it, and let's be honest, Switch with online games has not been a glowing experience.
Fully online games, not a great experience.
Warframe, boy, poor Warframe.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
And the team will adjust if it does end up being too big of a problem. The team will adjust things so it's fixed.
Yeah.
Like
Jobs will get adjusted as they always are.
Yeah, I think it's just a lot of people get freaking out over nothing, and it's just getting.
I wouldn't say it's freaking out over nothing. I think it's just people are worried early.
Yeah. But but no, let's talk about Sans. What we'll be seeing with the Alliance and the normal raids, what we've seen so far. So,
well, we're not getting the Alliance raid yet. We're getting in the normal raids first.
Oh yeah, no. But the one bit, well, some of the artwork we've seen, one city is just made of graphics cards.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's going to take place somewhere in one of the areas that they showed off already. Solution 9. Which, that name alone is very interesting.
Yeah, so because a lot of the 14 expansions usually have some homage to a previous Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, it's always connected to a previous Final Fantasy game.
This one is very much very 9.
Very clearly, there's some 9 in there. There's also, of course, Valley Garmonda appearing. Is that actually its name? I forget. Yeah, it was Valley Garmonda. Tritalk was the original localization name, right? But we're gonna have Valley Garmonda, which is a nice 6 reference.
Yeah.
They might end up on. It's funny that it's 6 and 9 because that's where trance was a big thing in both stories. So, who knows?
Just give me my 6th expansion, damn it!
Yeah. But, I'm looking forward to Dawntrail. I think it's gonna be good.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping that we have a little bit of a summer vacation before the series is. I saw one theory that maybe this one won't be world-ending. That there's still gonna be some crisis or something that we get involved in, but it won't be as big as the it's
definitely gonna be a crisis that is threatening the existence of Tyrol.
Yes. I saw one theory going around that the problem we'll be dealing with is limited to Tyrol, but then
it could expand into the rest of the world if it is not taken care of.
Yeah, and then or it might be because there was some thinking that that might not be the start of the full new saga yet. That this is just a nice little breathing expansion.
Nice half step.
Yeah, and then
honestly, my theory is that whatever's going on with Solution 9 and such, it has something to do with the Allegan Empire.
I could see us, now that we've kind of dealt with a lot, we've been dealing with, a lot of magic and all of that, I wonder if we're going to be going more into, the Magitech side of things.
Yeah, I mean, forward. Magitech has always been...
It's always been a thing, but, having it take center stage as, some of the theming for more dungeons.
Yeah.
And actually, full-blown main storyline stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I wouldn't mind going a little bit more into, magic sci-fi.
Yeah. I know some people are going to be like, ugh, this is taking away my fantasy boner.
It's this stuff has been in 14 since the first expansion!
Yeah, but, I get it's never been cyberpunk sci-fi before, and that's where it seems to be going with Solution 9.
Yeah.
So I understand the trepidation.
If I could be honest, the way it's felt, because, we've never seen it in, the Allegan ruins in a very preserved state.
Yeah.
They're always, heavily destroyed. I mean, I joke about the one dungeon towards the end of Heavensward that looks like it's right out of Mass Effect 2.
Yeah.
Because every time I'm there, I'm like, oh, okay, boys, time to go fight the Proto Reaper.
Yeah.
But who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
Hmm.
Who knows? We could be gearing up to fight Chaos.
We already did that, though.
No, we go to fight Chaos, and it's just Jack Garland.
Oh, fuck, it's you again.
Be like, he's transcendent dimensions. It is funny I bring him up because I did mention him in the, when we first talked about Endwalker all those years ago.
Oh shit, actually, what if this empire that's seeming to be built up is just going to be called the Luthenian Empire or some shit?
Fuck, that'd be crazy.
That'd be really funny.
But it is kind of funny though, because before we recorded the first Endwalker video, we were joking about Stranger of Paradise because we did play it, didn't have any interest in playing it or anything like that. Since then, I have played it. Holy fuck! It is so much more than the memes!
Yeah. And that's the thing. It is that good, it's that good, insane shit that Final Fantasy is really known for.
The sea shall dry, for I am...
I don't give a fuck!
I will stand by this. Jack Garland is the embodiment of the skip button.
Yeah.
But,
I feel like Sea Dog VA would enjoy him a lot.
Probably would. But yeah, I mean, I do want to do I'll be honest, I do want to do a full playthrough of Strangers of Paradise, but I want 2 more people to be with me.
Yeah.
I know Dreaming VA has said he would be interested.
Hmm.
So yeah, that might be a thing down the line. But 2 main projects going on right now. I still gotta finish Sly and Kingdom Hearts. Though Kingdom Hearts will be coming back soon.
Yeah.
I am waiting on something you know I'm waiting on, and I can't. It is physically hurting me not to talk about it.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah, we don't really have much to say right now, because...
This is just pre-show thoughts.
It's pre-show thoughts. We don't... And a lot of the first stream is going just to be on the new classes, so it's going to just be talking. I've already said I'm not starting the new expansion until I choose. I'm going to be unlocking both of the new jobs day one, and then as I experience...
And then getting them both up to 90 so you can feel them out.
Well, not just feel them out, I'm going to be going through Dawntrail as one of the new classes.
Yeah.
And then afterwards leveling up my Red Mage to level 100.
Mm.
So I'll probably go through the raids as my Red Mage or as one of my new classes. So yeah, the first day is probably just going to be talking about the new jobs, hanging, because I'm not starting the main story until I get them to level 90.
Okay.
But yeah, so little...
I myself don't have much else to say.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I think just a little wrap-up stuff. If you are... Oh, actually, no, but for wrap-up stuff, let's talk about the quality of life stuff we know that's coming. The graphical improvements.
We're finally getting double dies. We're finally getting double dies. We're finally
double
getting
dies.
Double dies.
Oh god, my poor die collection. I'm going to need to expand it.
Expand die.
The new graphic update, from what I've seen, a lot of them look really good, especially the textures on the character. I do like what they're doing, the fact that they're giving the weird, changing the noses for Viera.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll be honest, that's kind of something I
finally getting bun nose.
Yeah. Then there's like a lot of like little textures, especially like to the. Oh, I gotta turn this off. Get scroll lock. Especially like I believe there's changes to like the clasps for the ears on the Mithra or the Mikote. I got a lot of stuff mixed up there all at once. But
yeah, dude, wrong game.
Wrong game entirely. I'm tired. Look, I'm tired, I'm burnt out, I've been playing nothing but Shadows of the Erdtree.
You for some reason think that if one sword equals 100 power, then two swords equals 200
No, that was
power?
you, motherfucker! No.
I will never let Lloyd Irving live that down.
It's funny you say that,
even though I'm probably going to be cosplaying as him when I play Viper.
I was going to play Kedway. Look.
Okay, but that's not hard.
Okay, so let's quickly talk about that, actually, because that's something I was talking about. The Viper's job gear that they've showed, I remember vividly, because we were actually at a con together when they announced the Viper.
Yeah, we were at it. We were at this smaller local con.
We're there, we're hanging out. It's like, oh, the new class got us. I'm like, okay. I'm still in my cast. I look at it, I'm like, is that for Kenway?
Yeah.
Because for those who are unaware, you look like Kenway from Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag.
Yep.
And we all know it. But we're getting a bunch of graphical updates. I think they're expanding one of the chests, if I remember correctly. I forget they're giving us more inventory space, or if something else is getting expanded. I forget if I saw that somewhere.
I think we're getting more accessories. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. Glasses are getting their own face lock category. So you can wear a hat and glasses.
No, they just made them into fashion accessories.
Oh, yeah, they're making them into fashion accessories. My fault. But still.
Yeah, that's already been a thing.
Oh, it's already a thing? I don't do much of fashion accessories. How do you access that right now? Oh, there they are. Fashion accessories. Yeah, no, I only have the Paracel, so I can't really do anything with it yet.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I could just do, my classy umbrella.
Yeah.
And then I could do things like this. Whee!
You know, every time that one of us pulls out a parasol, you know what I think of, though?
Huh.
Think of the skipping from Mabinogi.
You know, can we talk about really quick the fact that that's getting a full rebuild into Unreal?
You know what? Couldn't be happier for them.
And I've said, when that Unreal update comes out finally, they do that, I will dip in just to see what's changed.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't wipe my old character.
Yeah. But I think that's it for 14 talk.
Yeah, I think we're good. I'm looking forward to the new classes. I'm looking forward to the new quality of life improvements. I believe they said Double Die will only be for the new gear right now. It won't be retro. They're going to retroactively go through and add it to the other equipment.
Yeah.
Just because of the fact it's going to be a full mesh rework for a lot of items.
Yeah.
I think some are going to be easier than others. Like Noctis's coat from the 15 event. They're probably going to just separate one for the t-shirt, one for the jacket.
Yeah. Also, like, some of the gear has already been tweaked because of the graphical update.
Yeah.
Like, I forget if have you used the benchmark yet?
No, I have not loaded it up yet.
Okay. I think they dropped the new one finally.
Yeah.
But, try that out, because they let you use some of the scouting gear.
That's good.
Yeah. Along with, of course, Noctis and Clive's outfits. And Clive's outfit looks literally no different, because it already has a pretty good model.
Yeah. I mean, give me a second. There you go. I mean, I think it looks fine. Like, I actually like the fact, like, the way it does chainmail, even.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people are really liking that it's so low cut. Anyway.
Look, it doesn't give the ass upgrade. Who cares?
Well, yeah, but you can wear it and the 2B leggings.
This is true. But with that, we'll see. Reminder, like I said, we will be streaming the new expansions early access as long as I can get in, because I'm expecting login congestion.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be congested as fuck.
We will be seeing everyone. If you want to see the first reactions live to the new jobs, we will be over on Twitch as always.
Mm-hmm.
We will be playing around with the new jobs, unlocking them, and probably spending the day grinding them. If eventually afterwards, that will come out on Sunday as a video on YouTube. I have said before, Final Fantasy XIV will not be replacing either Shin Megami or Batman. It will be going live as another day. The way I'm going to handle it is I'm going to do first day, of course, with grinding. Then we'll probably do smaller streams where I am grinding away to get the jobs to the main story. Once we get to the main story, that will be another set of streams that will be on YouTube. Because I'm pretty sure YouTube doesn't want to see me running the same dungeons over and over again to level up.
Yeah. But I think that's where we're gonna head off.
Yep.
I've been PK Kitsune.
I've been Shadrock. I just took a screenshot again by accident.
GG.
I was messing with like a ripcord for an old Beyblade, and I hit the button.
Good job, man.
Yeah!